I never thought I'd see this day. My name is Sarah, and I'm just an ordinary person caught in the most extraordinary moment in history. It was a day like any other. I was rushing to work, questioning if my faith really mattered in the grand scheme of things. The weight of the world felt heavy on my shoulders. Bills to pay, relationships to maintain, and always that nagging doubt. Was I living my life right? Was there really a greater purpose to all of this? That's when it happened. The sky, it just split open. A sound like 1,000 trumpets shook the earth. At first, I thought it was some kind of attack. People around me started screaming, pointing at the sky. I looked up and... oh my God. It was him. Jesus descending on a white horse leading an army of angels. In that moment, all my doubts vanished. Everything I had believed, everything I had hoped for, it was all real. But then, the ground began to shake. Cracks appeared in the streets and the buildings around us. And from those cracks, light, brilliant, blinding light, and figures, rising. The dead, they were rising from their graves. I saw my grandmother, young and radiant, emerging from a nearby cemetery. She looked at me and smiled, and I felt a rush of love and understanding wash over me. All around, people were reuniting with lost loved ones. Tears of joy, cries of amazement filled the air. But not everyone was rejoicing. Some were falling to their knees in terror, trying to hide from the light. I felt a pull, an irresistible force drawing me forward. Everyone, the living and the resurrected, we were all being drawn to a single point. As we moved, I saw the world around us changing. The old was passing away, and something new was taking its place. And then I saw it. A great white throne, more massive and majestic than anything I could have imagined. Jesus sat upon it, his eyes like flames, his presence both comforting and terrifying. Books were opened, the book of life.
Do you know your sin? You are guilty.
No, God, please, no.
Some people cried out, "No, no, no, God, please, no." Their anguish was heart-wrenching, but others, they were given white robes, their faces radiant with joy as angels led them away. I stood there trembling as my entire life was laid bare before him. Every thought, every action, moments I had long forgotten, words I wished I could take back, kindnesses I had overlooked, all of it was there. And then, he looked at me. In that moment, I understood everything. My doubts, my struggles, they all led to this. As he pronounced his judgment, I realized that this wasn't the end. It was just the beginning of eternity. The old world was gone, and a new one was being born before our very eyes. As I looked around at the faces of those judged worthy, I saw a peace and joy I had never known was possible. And as we were led away, I caught one last glimpse of the earth we were leaving behind. It was being remade, purified by fire, transformed into something more beautiful than we could have imagined. I don't know what the future holds, but I know who holds the future. And that changes everything. This is not the end of our story. It's only the beginning of a new chapter, an eternal one. And as we step into that new reality, I can't help but think, this is what we were made for all along.